3P, PMP, PGMP, PFMP. That is the beauty of project management. And today I have someone who did all 3Ps. First, he joined my one-to-one program, did PMP. Then he joined program management, he did PGMP. And now he did portfolio management with all above target. So few things I put want to in the context. He's a very busy professional. He cleared this on 25th of October. Today is 4th of November, and today he gave us the time to record the journey. Extremely proud for 3Ps that you have, and I would love, I would love that every single person who wants to grow, they should do it. Okay, Samir Saab, you did PGMP and PFMP with me. Can you please walk through us as an entire process?
Thank you very much, and congratulations to Mr. Ahmad. The good thing of Mr. Ahmad is that whenever he joins the program, he has a goal. He has a pin focus. I have to finish in 1 month. I have to finish in 2 months. Same he did in PGMP. He was the first among his batch members to complete it in 1.5 month. And PFMP also he finished in exactly 3 months. He was ready after even after 1.5 month, but because of his medical condition, he will give a better overview into that. And then after recovering from that medical problem, he said, "Sir, in 2 weeks, I'm taking the exam." We booked the exam, and then he did it in great style. So, congratulations, Mr. Ahmad, and over to you now.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sami. Thank you, Mr. Amir. Both of you for your continuous support. And I will just add one thing to Mr. Amir. Like maybe he missed. It's only not only three. I did
PMSP,
almost five certifications.
PMSP, PMRP, but the 3Ps are there, right?
Yeah,
You can say five.
exactly.
You can put
Yeah,
five, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
As an engineer, from the time I just entered into my field, from that time I just choose this planning field for project management and maintenance. Okay, from that time I was having a goal to to be more certified. Okay, so the time first time for the PMP we spoke. The time I appear for the exam, I believe within a month or 1.5 months, I did this PMP. Okay, back in I believe 2022 or 23, it's like that. And with your sport, with Mr. Amir's sport, I did three certifications within 3 months. Okay, so for me, whenever for my the meaning life, if somebody gonna ask me what is the key behind your success, so the first name will be Mr. Muhammad Ahmed. He's the one. He guide me through all my achievements. Okay, without you, there is no doubt. Without your support, okay, without your continuous support, I will not be able to achieve all this. You know, for me, like maximum the one I can do for the PMP, PMI is the last one, portfolio management. That one also I did with your support and for sure with the mentorship of Mr. Mohammed Sami.
Okay. Mr. Sami, can you walk through his process? How did he cleared it? What were the steps? How, like the entire thing?
Yes, we started his journey in the beginning of July. Although our batch was scheduled to start on 25th of July, our official classes started on 25th of July 2025, and on 25th of October he gave the exam in exactly 3 months. But starting with this journey from the beginning of application, we started on 6th of July, then we submitted on 7th of July, and then his panel review got passed on 9th of August. So it took 33 days to get his panel review passed, even after having four certifications already under his belt. So it shows the stringent process behind the panel review of PGMP and PFMP. So that was the time that we gained before the batch started. His application was under the panel review and it got accepted and passed, and then he was focused on the exam. So Mr. Mas, starting with the application, how was that step for you, and how we changed your application from PGMP and upgraded to PFMP with a clear concept?
Yeah, exactly. As you mentioned already, before the start of the batch, the time we were in alignment, and I asked you, like, I want to do this PfMP also. Then you said, okay, our batch gonna start on this date, and the one we can do, we can start preparing your application. Then we just dig out the old application for the PGMP, and with your support, with your guidance, we completed in a minimum time or application. The way you put the things, you guide me, okay, how to complete the process, and what are the steps, what should be up in this part of the application, what should be in the operation part, all those things we club together, we put in an application, and then with your support we submit the application.
Okay. How did you manage time in the portfolio exam and compare it with the PGMP and PFMP? Since you did PGMP, was the exam more easy or difficult?
As compared to PGMP, the portfolio exam, it was easier, much easier than the PGMP. And for me also, maybe I can put into this. That time I was a bit more busy with my life, with my ongoing activities during the PGMP time. That's why maybe that time I didn't concentrate that much for the PGMP. That's why maybe I feel like it's a bit more tougher than the portfolio management. But for the portfolio management, for sure, as Mr. Sami he mentioned, like even though for me my plan was to appear for the exam within 2 months, 3 months it took because due to my this medical condition in between. So once I recover from that one, then I just have a discussion with Mr. Sami, and I told him, under your guidance, I want to appear for the exam maximum within 2 weeks. I have 2 weeks time. Just guide me through the roadmap. Then he said, okay, I will bring you through the fast track. Okay. And then he guided me the steps. You need to do this. You need to make your concepts clear for these topics. Okay. And then, Alhamdulillah, we did it.
Hmm. Okay. What about the time management in the exam?
For this, I just want to put this one in this context. Like, I appear for the exam in RMP. The time I did RMP, continuously I said I did without any break, and that exam was also very easier for me. And this time, for the time management, the time I start the exam, I was more confident as compared to the PMP, as compared to the PGMP, and I was confident even though I took break for 5 minutes also. Although I finished my exam within 2 hours 15 minutes.
Hmm. 2 hours, 15 minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
perfectly fine. Okay. This is an important thing to put in the context. How many, like PFMP exam, every single student who have given the exam, they have finished it before, right?
Yeah.
They get so much over prepared that they finish it before. How many formula questions were there?
For me, formula questions maximum it was two questions were there regarding the formulas questions. Only two questions were there.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, okay. I totally understand. And were they long, 1.5 page, or were they small? How they were that?
One was a small one, and one was like
One and a half
whole
page.
page.
Yeah,
Exactly.
1.5 page. Okay.
Same question. So
Okay.
I would like to ask one thing before Mr. Amir, that talking about the preparation in this batch 3, especially we did the class on daily basis. We had 1 hour class in which we had the lecture, then we took only 30 questions, and the batch lasted more than 48 classes in which I covered each and everything. How efficient was this approach rather than having long classes and split it up into small chunks of questions?
Exactly. This approach for me, really, it's a good approach because rather than you will spend more time and in your busier life, and it's better to have a continuous classes rather than having a break, or long class twice in a week, or something like that. So better to have continuous classes, so your concept, if you have something, okay, your concept is not clear, so you can ask very next day during the class. And if there is a gap, maybe sometime you missed up few things. And so for me, really, it was a good one. This new approach, I believe you will implement for the remaining of your portfolio batches.
Hmm. Okay, Mr. Sami, do you have a question?
Yes, right. So, and how important was it to first do the questions on the PDFs like we were doing chapter wise, and then we took you to the simulator without in the beginning without time board, and then going for the time board approach.
Yeah, exactly. For the PDF, once you start doing your questions in the PDF, okay, that time as you mentioned, you are not time bound. So at least you have more time, because you will start doing the mock exercises or the questions on the PDF. So at least you will be having more time. You can give more focus to the questions. Okay, you have more time to think. So once you will pass through that one, so and once you will move on to the simulator one, so by that time your concepts are already clear. So the main thing, for the simulator, you have to manage your time. So this is a good approach. First you will make the concepts clear, the content of the questions, like how you gonna get the questions during the exam. Okay, and then after that, the very next step will be the time management. You need to manage your time, you need to complete the exam within the given time period.
Right, very good. And then how relevant were the mocks that we did as compared to your real exam? Like we had real mocks, advanced mock, then we had yellow background questions. How would you relate that approach and the tone in your real exam?
Yeah, exactly. The tone of the questions for the simulator, like for the real, for the exam, the tone of the question was like 60 to 65% were similar to that one. Okay, and a few questions were like same tone of the yellow background one, and the remaining were like tone were the same. Okay, you can easily understand what they are asking in the question. So for me, I already did like I appeared for the almost, this one was the my fifth certification for the PMI. Once you easily understand the question, once you understand the question, you can easily give the answer. The main thing is to understand the question. If you are not able to understand the question, so you will think all the options are almost relevant. So really, those mock exercises, especially the real and advanced one, really helped me out to pass my this portfolio exam.
Hmm. Okay. Now, as this is your fifth exam, which means a lot of endurance, what would you say to those people who have this first exam or second, how they build the stamina to sit in the exam? That's a very important thing, to have the stamina to actually sit in the exam.
Yeah, exactly. For the students, for your future students or presents who's gonna appear first time for the exam, my I will just give them the key. Key to success is just to follow the roadmap being provided by Mr. Sami. If they will follow the roadmap, they will get everything. They will absorb everything. They will feel more confidence. Okay, and first time once they will just start doing the question, maybe in the start, one or two question maybe they will be a bit nervous, but once they will start doing the question, they will feel more confident, and easily they will manage the time.
Hmm. Okay, okay, that's important. Okay, how important now with all the five certification is to have a follow-up system where we work with you till you become PMP and we do not leave you no matter what.
Exactly, your voice is a bit.
How important it is to have a follow-up system where we work
Yeah,
till you become certified PMP.
yeah, exactly. It's like. Sometime you are thinking, this guy, my mentor, okay, my instructor, he's bothering me. the way Mr. Sami is following up through the messages, through calls, okay, status update, how the student is following the roadmap or no. So they will, you guys will not leave your student until they will pass the exam. That thing I know. As per my experience, for all these certifications, you guys will not leave your student until they will pass.
Hmm. That is the beauty of our program, that we make
Exactly.
sure till you become certified.
And
Yeah.
to adding to that, Mr. Ahmad, how important is to have the follow up? How important is it to have the follow up?
That's that during during your busy life, okay, and your professional life, you have a lot of things. And for me, really, if you will not follow up in that way, maybe I will missed out everything, and I will start forgetting the things, my concepts, whatever you have been taught during your classes or lectures. So the good thing, as this is the beauty, as Mr. Amir he mentioned, this is the beauty, the way you are following up until the student becomes certified.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. In portfolio, the coaching calls Mr. Sami is doing, they are one of the amazing coaching call. And Mr. Sami, we haven't put them as public as of now. Maybe we also need to put some of them public. So how
Not
important?
yet.
Yeah, we were doing. Maybe we add some. We will
We are
think.
doing PGMP. We will
Yeah, I
discuss.
was thinking today in the morning while I was uploading one video. I said we are not posting portfolio as public. We need to put more of it. And he's a third portfolio in this in like last 2 months, right? He
Oh
announced.
no, in October we had five portfolios: Mr. Kamran, Usman, Abdul Rab, Liaquat, Kamran, and Ahmad, and Zivadrak. In October
Uh,
we had five.
Ahmad, how important these coaching calls actually take you on that track? And what is a coaching call, by the way?
Yeah, exactly. For the coaching call, specifically, see, during the coaching call, once you will go through the questions, okay, if Mr. Sami he will choose any of the question. For me, I have different concept of understanding. Some other students they have some different concepts. Okay, and for me, I will if I will read the question, so I will think maybe I will put the things in different way. Some other student will put the things in different way, and once they will okay once you will answer the question at the end the way Mr. Sami he will explain the question, everything will be clear. And in addition to that, some students if they have some different understanding they will say okay, due to this we answer this. Then other student they will tell okay, due to this concept we answer this. So to clear the concepts, to clear the understanding of the question, to understand the tone of the questions, uh, what they're gonna ask or what they are asking in the questions, it's very important to have those coaching calls. Otherwise maybe you will be facing difficulties while doing mock exercise or the questions. So until or unless your concepts are not clear, so it will be really difficult for you.
Hmm. Okay. Imad, it has been a great journey. Sami sir, do you have any other question?
No, only last question. How relevant was the eco for your exam? Because in every PGMP and PFMP, everybody is worried about exam content outline and the way we have broken down into the magic grid of what, how, and why. Was it useful for the exam and how do you remember it?
Yeah, really, it's regarding portfolio management for the eco. It was a bit tough for me, a bit tougher part for me because the tone of each task almost same. So really, you need to catch the words, you need to understand. But your this magic grid, it's really helped me out. Before exam 2 days, I was just focusing on the eco, and I remember only maybe I got maybe two questions from the eco. Only two questions from the eco, and I read the question and I know the answer. Now, okay, this one from the eco, I just give the answer easily.
Hmm.
Right. Thank you very much. Yes, Mr. Amish.
Okay, it has been a great journey. We loved the way you worked into that. It was just amazing. And I really want to wish you best of luck for future endeavors. Guys, five certification, PMP, RMP, PMISP, PGMP, and PFMP. Like You just set a mind to it and we'll keep coaching you to that. But I was really happy for you the way you did it with all the certification one step at a time, one step at a time. And you are amazing. I wish you best of luck for your future endeavors, how you did it and the way it worked into that. Thank you very much. And Ahmad, send me a good picture now. I'll put a
Yeah,
thumb.
sure. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you, Mr. Sami, for your continuous support. You guys really played an important role for my all these achievements.
Thank you very much.